The tranquility of New Zealand's capital, Christchurch, was shattered by the most brutal mass killing in the country's history. 51 innocent Muslims were massacred by white supremacist Brenton Tarrant. An image that emerged only days ago confirms what many believed: the mass killer was trained and indoctrinated by none other than Ukraine's infamous Azov battalion. The image showing Tarrant's attendance at an Azov training camp appeared on the social media pages of dedicated Azov member Konstantin Zilitsky, who confirmed the killer had indeed trained with the neo-Nazi group prior to 2019. Even in his sinister manifesto, Tarrant mentioned that he had visited Ukraine. However, he apparently didn't find it wide enough to de-radicalize and settle there.
You will find no reprieve, not in Iceland, not in Poland, not in New Zealand, not in Argentina, not in Ukraine, not anywhere in the world. I know because I've been there.
Tarrant also wore a neo-Nazi black sun symbol on his flak jacket during the attack. Interestingly, the black sun has only recently been removed from the Azov's unit crest and flags. These links were enough for US congressmen to raise the alarm about any support Washington might provide to Azov. Soon after the Christchurch attack, 40 American politicians signed a letter to the US Secretary of State asking why Azov hadn't been designated as a terrorist organization. The letter echoed a 2017 warning by the FBI that Azov were allying with American white supremacists, eager to get the group's unhindered access to weapons and military training.
The Christchurch, New Zealand massacre was a turning point for counterterrorism efforts. In his manifesto, the shooter claimed he had trained with the Azov battalion in Ukraine, and he routinely wore a neo-Nazi symbol associated with them. Both the Poway, California and El Paso, Texas shooters said they were directly influenced by the terrorism committed at Christchurch. The link between Azov and acts of terror in America is clear.
Since Russia's operation in Ukraine, Western politicians and their client media seem to be suffering from collective amnesia when it comes to Azov. There was a time, however, when this dangerous group was seen for what it is. So while Tarrant's ties to Azov were known in 2019, the mainstream media essentially hushed up the link, with the New Zealand government also conveniently finding no evidence of Tarrant's ties to Azov. The selective amnesia about Ukraine's Nazi problem has only escalated, with the wives of its leaders now invited to Europe by the likes of German Foreign Minister Annalena Baerbock, who didn't seem to notice her guest's obsession with Nazi salutes.
We know who it is. It's Katerina Prokopenko.
As the West turns a blind eye to the crimes of Azov while flooding Ukraine with weapons and cash, it could have created a perfect neo-Nazi storm on its own doorstep.